Hi Pisces, this reading is for you if you just recently broke up or had a fallout with your significant other. I'll do 3 spreads. In the first spread, we'll take a look at the situation. We'll see who left whom and why. In the second spread, we'll look at the advice for this particular situation. And in spread number 3, we'll see who is coming towards you in the near future. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Here's the situation, Pisces. We have the Moon clarified by the Ten of Wands. We have the Six of Swords clarified by the Nine of Wands. We have the Wheel of Fortune, and we also have the Devil on the bottom of the deck. You could have been dealing with a Capricorn, Sagittarius, or perhaps even another Pisces. From what I see here, I think you just had enough. You couldn't take it anymore. And at some point, you just said, you know what, I'm out of here. I don't want to deal with this crap anymore. That's what it looks like. The very first card that came out is the Moon. That is your major arcana card, Pisces. And it's always a good sign to have your own major arcana card in your own reading, especially if it's the first card that came out, right? The Moon is clarified by the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is a card of a burden. Okay, so I think you stayed with this person for a while. You gave them one chance after another. You waited for them to deal with their issues. Right? Speaking of their issues, we have the Devil on the bottom of the deck. You could have been dealing with a Capricorn. Or the Devil is the issues your person had or perhaps still has, right? Addictions, toxic behavior, whatever. Something that was just not something you were going to deal with anymore, right? They could have been drinking too much, partying too much. Perhaps something else was about this person that was no longer acceptable to you. And perhaps you dealt with it for a while. Perhaps they promised you they will take care of it, but they never did. So you carried that burden with the Ten of Wands, which is clarifying the Moon, right? You stayed with this person for a while, hoping things will get better, but they never did. And you decided to call it quits at some point, right? The Six of Swords right next to the Moon. This is you moving on. The Nine of Wands clarifying the Six of Swords, that's also you. The Nine of Wands is a card of a wounded warrior, right? Because of the obvious reasons. But the thing about the Six of Swords, this card talks about things getting better, right? So with this person no longer in your life will improve in a big way, right? The Wheel of Fortune right next to the deck could be a Sagittarius you were dealing with. But the Wheel of Fortune, this is you moving on and starting a new cycle in your life without this person in it. Alright, let's take a look at the advice spread real quick. Here's the advice spread for you, Pisces. We have the Lovers, we have the Two of Wands, we have Justice clarified by the Six of Swords, we also have Strength on the bottom of the deck. We have Gemini, Libra, and Leo on the table, right? But 2 out of 5 cards are talking about choices, right? The Lovers is a card of a choice, and so is the Two of Wands right next to it. So when 2 cards with similar meanings come out, I think that's what exactly the universe is trying to tell you. If you haven't made up your mind yet about leaving the person we saw in the first spread, the person who broke your heart or breaking your heart, I think it's time for you to move on. If you already did that, you did the right thing. Then in this case, this spread right here is a confirmation that you did the right thing. Justice could have been a Libra you're dealing with, but Justice is a card of a divorce or a separation, right? Or you're basically finally doing what's good for you with the Justice card. The Six of Swords clarifying Justice is a repeat card we saw in the previous spread. Yeah, this is you moving on. Moving out of choppy waters towards calmer waters. Moving out of that toxic environment, away from that toxic person, whatever their toxic issues were. Moving towards something much better. Something that will suit you much better. Strength on the bottom of the deck. You could have been dealing with a Leo. But Strength is a card of courage. Having the actual strength and courage to do something. And I think in this case, this is having courage to move on. You know, it's not always easy to detach from people, especially people who are in our lives for a long time. But I think it's time for you to move on. I'm sure you've done everything you could have done for this person. In the first spread, we saw you carrying that burden for a while, but you can only do so much. All right, and we're moving on to spread number 3. Spread number 3 is new love coming towards you in the near future. Pisces, here spread number 3. This is new love coming towards you in the near future. We have the Ten of Swords clarified by the Four of Pentacles. We have the Three of Wands clarified by the King of Swords and the Ten of Cups. We have the Sun, and we have the Empress on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We also have Leo and Taurus on the table. We start off with the Ten of Swords. This is a card of an abrupt ending, and I specifically asked what is coming to an end, and the Four of Pentacles showed up. The Four of Pentacles in this particular case is somebody holding back, and that could be you, Pisces, for the obvious reasons because of what happened to you with the person we saw in the previous spread, right? Perhaps you're just really tired. Perhaps it's just you may think that it's not the right time for you to start anything new, to get involved with anybody new, right? However, this King of Swords thinks the other way around. They will probably think that it's a pretty good time for you, Pisces, to get involved with somebody. And I think they will prove it to you, okay? By saying things, and most importantly, I think they will do a few things that will, make you change your mind, right? The Three of Wands, the next card that came out after the Ten of Swords, is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and after that, there is no turning back. And that card is clarified by the King of Swords and the Ten of Cups. I think it's that King of Swords who is pretty sure, well, more than just pretty sure, that the two of you belong together, right? Because the Ten of Cups, clarifying those two cards, the King of Swords and the Three of Wands, is a card of a commitment to marriage, right? That card is often referred to as the happily ever after card. It's a family card. So I think you will have this person at hello, inside this person's head, it will immediately click that the two of you could definitely have a family together or get into a commitment together, right? And after that, I think they will pursue you until you capitulate, Pisces, in a good way, in a positive way. I don't see them like pressuring you. No, quite the opposite. Right? We have the Empress on the bottom of the deck. I think that's the way this person sees you from the very beginning. The Empress does not require an introduction. Everybody knows who the Empress is. The Empress is one of the most positive cards in the deck, right? And this card often shows up as a card of somebody who is married, right? It could be a card of a wife or a significant other figure or a mother figure or both. Right, so if having children is still an option for you, the two of you could definitely have children together. There is definitely children somehow involved here, because check this out, right? The Ten of Cups, clarifying the King of Swords. There's two adults and also a couple of kids jumping around. Like I said, the Empress could be a mother figure. And the Sun, the last card that came out right next to the deck, there is a kid riding a horse. So children are definitely very important for this particular situation. Again, if the two of you can have children or have more children, I think you will. Right? The Sun, besides that, is the happiest card in the deck. The Sun always talks about somebody feeling on top of the world, feeling loved, feeling happy. And it's just, you see, we have the happiest card in the deck, and we have one of the most positive cards in the deck. So, yeah. Like I said, I think you have a very bright, amazing, loving future together with this King of Swords. They think so. They definitely think so. They will make up their mind real quick about what they see in terms of the future for the two of you together. And I think they will let you know, and they will prove it to you. Alright, so that's what I have for you, Pisces, for this reading, for this month. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Pisces, have an amazing January.